Chewzap, written by G.D. Sapansky, narrated by G.D. Sapansky. Chewzap, Chewzap, shed the pounds in a snap. Say goodbye to hunger, say hello to your new map. FederalCorp Pharma's breakthrough, the ultimate weight loss wrap. Chewzap, Chewzap, get slim in a snap. Your partner on the journey to a better you. See your doctor to get Chewzap today, fatso, before you die a horrible death. Stop stuffing your fat face and lose weight today. I wanted to change the station or smash the radio after hearing that stupid pharmaceutical commercial for the 5th time today, but I knew every station played it constantly. FederalCorp Pharma hadn't existed before the last lockdown. Now they dominated the market with their stupid weight loss drug. The perfect medicine for a bunch of stupid, obese, lazy people. A flock of blind sheep. That's what America had become. All those lockdowns had taken their toll on people's mental and physical health. No one dared to question the almighty government-run pharmaceutical company. A group of anorexic walking skeletons stood on the corner, following me with their eyes as I passed. They made me uncomfortable. Glad to be driving in the safety of the steel cocoon of my pickup truck. More people loitering around, not motivated to do anything. I didn't know if this was a generational issue or the new normal, or it could be the fact that all people creeped me out. As I pulled into the parking lot of the gym, I saw the same 3 cars parked there every day. Attendance at the gym dropped with each successive lockdown. People preferred the ease of taking Chewzap to the hard work of eating a proper diet and exercising. I returned to the gym when I turned 50 and haven't missed a day working out during the last 5 years. It transformed my body and mind without resorting to drugs. Across the parking lot, I watched a hunched-over man stagger away. He stood about 6 feet tall, weighing in at around 100 pounds, pale skin sagging off his bones. A typical Chewzap user, wasting away. Hard to believe this crap changed the world in less than 9 months. Poison. Mindi greeted me as I walked into the gym. She stood around 5'3", and you could count the ribs poking through her skin underneath her sports bra. A constant fixture behind the counter, always too thin, even before taking the drugs. Chewzap had transformed her from anorexia into a walking skeleton. "Hey Mindi, how are you doing?" Her head tilted like a dog who tried to understand what you said to it. She stared off into space, emitting a low growl. A greeting not much different from the days before she started taking the zap. Not a pleasant woman. Fred wandered around the gym like a lost puppy. I never saw him lift anything except for the free smoothies the gym provided. Your paid monthly membership got you a sugary fruit drink once per visit. Mindi talked me into trying one once and I gagged on it. An orange or grape soda contained more nutrition than this crap they peddled as healthy. I never tried another. But Fred claimed his free drink every visit. It explained why he weighed a good 300 pounds. "Hi, buddy. Are you here to work out?" "No, Fred. I came to watch you break a sweat today." He burst out laughing before waddling away. Sometimes I felt like an ass, avoiding all socialization in the gym, but allowed me to get my workout in undisturbed. So I saw no reason to suppress my sparkling attitude. "Good morning, sexy. Want to come home and play with me later?" I had made that mistake once and vowed never to make it again. Stacy was 15 years my junior, carrying about 15 pounds on her curvaceous frame. We hooked up 3 years ago, when I had been at my lowest. An enjoyable weekend I would never forget. Afterward, she became too clingy, as evidenced by her daily workouts occurring at the same time as mine. "You're looking good, but I'll have to take a rain check. Maybe next time when I'm not so busy." "Next time for sure, sugar." She winked before turning and sashaying away. I only had to piss off 2 people and allow the third to growl at me to claim my alone time. One of the many benefits of so many people staying locked inside their homes. I grabbed a couple of clean towels and headed to the weight benches in the back corner of the gym. Today was upper body day, and I planned on making the most of it. The television mounted on the wall broke from the news to play another one of those stupid commercials. "Chewzap, Chewzap, it's time to stop. FederalCorp Pharma solution, it's the ultimate weight loss swap. Wave goodbye to cravings and exercise too. Chewzap, Chewzap, where your journey never stops. See your doctor today to get Chewzap from FederalCorp Pharma. It's safe and effective." Every other TV commercial pushed this crap like a cartel dealer to a country full of junkies. The news came back on, showing a large riot taking place in New York City. I'm glad I don't live there. Non-stop violence or drug pushing became the entire purpose of entertainment these days. I reached up and pushed the power button, shutting it off. Mindi would wander by later and complain, turning the TV back on, but it gained me some peace and quiet for the time being. "You're here to serve me, the paying customer, Mindi. I want my free smoothie and I want it now." Fred's raised voice carried through the cavernous space. When the gym was full of people working out, you couldn't hear an asshole harassing the staff. I thought about intervening, but decided to mind my own business. Plus, Mindi was a firecracker who could stick up for herself, even though she seemed off the last couple of weeks. I grabbed my noise-canceling earbuds out of my bag, streaming an 80s music station from my phone. The last real rock music ever recorded. Perfect for listening to while exercising. Not to mention the bonus of shutting out the outside world. Highway to Hell blasted in my ears as I started my bench press sets. Even at my age, I worked my muscles to failure, building muscle mass and strength. 55-year-old me could kick the ass of my 35-year-old self any day of the week. I lost myself in the music and the physical exertion. Pure bliss. As I sat up after my third set, Stacy jumped up and down in front of me. Her lips moved in high speed, but the blasting music and noise-canceling feature of my earbuds erased her words. At first, I thought this might be some new mating ritual she had dreamed up, but then I noticed the look of terror on her face, knowing something wasn't right. "Quick! Fred! Mindi! Come! Help!" Stacy had become manic, and I caught her crazed message mid-sentence, so I had no clue what she ranted about. Had she lost her mind? She turned, taking 4 quick, stumbling steps away from me. Stacy stopped before I could stand, waving me to follow her. Confusion and curiosity made me get off my ass and chase after her. As we reached the front of the building, I had to rub my eyes. Fat Fred lay on his back in a growing puddle of smoothie and his blood. Mindi chewed on his layer of blubber encircling his waist, freeing his intestines from his body. She slurped them down like a fine Italian sausage. Needless to say, I hadn't seen anything this messed up in my life. "What the—" Mindy's head snapped toward me before I could finish the curse words sure to follow. Her eyes glowed red, her pupils huge. Blood dripped down her chin, coating her skimpy clothing in a strange sheen. "Easy, Mindi. This is kinda—" She leapt at me with the speed of a gazelle, interrupting me again. How rude. I smacked her upside the head with a right-handed roundhouse born from hours on the heavy bag. The blow knocked the small girl off her feet, sending her flying across the lobby. At first, I felt bad for hitting her so hard, but then she jumped back onto her feet, charging me again like an angry bull. I sidestepped her attack, giving her back a hard shove as she passed by. The momentum sent her flying into a rack of weights head first. Her skull shattered, exposing the gray matter from inside her head. Stacy sobbed. I gasped, realizing I had just killed a woman. Yes, she ate Fred and tried to attack me first. "Do you think Fred's okay?" You know how they always say there's no stupid questions? Well, they hadn't met Stacy. This was the pinnacle of idiotic questions. "I think you should call 911, Stacy." If she had a task, maybe she would calm down. Besides, I needed a moment to get it together. My normal morning routine rarely included killing someone, even in self-defense. Not the morning I expected. I inspected Fred's corpse. He had scratches down both sides of his face, a section of his neck ripped out, and his intestines torn out of his body. Mindi had snacked on most of his bowels, leaving little left. No coming back from those injuries. Gore covered Mindi's frail body. The struggle broke a couple of her ribs, and the fall smashed her head open. Another corpse, no question about it. Why would she decide to turn cannibal this morning? It looked like she hadn't eaten much of anything after starting on Chewzap. "There's no answer." "Where?" "The police. They aren't answering." Stacy must have dialed the wrong number in her hysteria. I pulled my phone out, dialing the number myself. 911. After pressing send, nothing happened. After a second try, I received a message. "All circuits are busy. Please try your call again later." Something wasn't right. My eyes went to the front windows and I counted half a dozen emaciated people wandering around the parking lot without purpose. What the hell is going on? Let me try my buddy. Joe rode in the ambulance as one of the town's paramedics. We had gone to elementary school together, staying in touch throughout our entire lives. I dialed his number, putting it on speaker. Buddy, I'm a little busy here. Bang, bang, bang. Gunshots came from Joe's end of the call. Joe, what's going on? We've got a problem here at the gym. I'm downtown with what's left of the police. A bunch of walking skeletons started munching on people. Friggin' Chewzap. Yeah, same here. Mindi ate another member of the gym and came after me. What should I do? A bang on the window stole my attention. The 6 had grown to about 20 during the time I talked on the phone. If this had happened all over town, then we were screwed. Get away from the body. The fresh kill will only attract more of them. Are you saying Chewzap started the zombie apocalypse? Joe chuckled, but his laugh had no mirth. The group pushed against the windows rather than using the door. I said a silent prayer of thanksgiving that they hadn't tried opening the door. Did they think it was locked, or did they not know how to use it? These people are still alive, not reanimated corpses, so not zombies. But they are insatiable cannibals. Wish I could help more. Shit. I'm out. We gotta run. Another voice broke through on Joe's side of the conversation. Sorry, buddy. Gotta go. The line went dead. I looked at Stacy, watching the tears run down her face. After hearing the concern in my friend's voice and knowing how steady under pressure he was, it made me want to cry too. We'll be okay. How can you know? Stacy had a valid question. I had no idea if we'd be okay or not, but I wanted to give her some comfort. At the same time, I wanted to comfort myself. A plan formed as my fear grew. My house is secure. We just need to get to my truck and get there. How? Stacy pointed to the parking lot at the growing crowd of hungries. I had gotten lucky taking out Mindi. How would we reach my truck through the growing crowd? If we let them in to snack on Fred, then maybe we could slip past them. No other ideas came to me. I turned back to Stacy to explain my pathetic plan. The sound of breaking glass from the front of the building stopped me cold. Shit.